So we just walked back over here from watching this artist set, and I had to tweet. I was standing next to Julian when you first went on, and I said, yo, J.I.D is a superstar. Just the energy from where we was at, incredible. So we want to, first of all, salute you on just continuing to elevate every time we see you, every time we hear from you. We already, you know how we feel about you.
Yeah,
you're one of those ones in our culture that's just a superstar. So anytime we see you, we got to show you love. We got to give you respect. And being out there with the fans, the energy was crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this: with festivals, people that can actually rap, it'd be tough to get a crowd to go fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
How has that changed your performance at all? Because you like really moving around, but actually saying every fucking word.
Yeah, and I feel like the fans just adapted to like what I do, kind of, because they find that little word that I'm not saying too fast. Or,
right.
And they say, they don't me, which is the hardest part. I'm like, oh, y'all really trying to learn this shit.
Exactly.
So if anybody letting you take up their mental space, it's important.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Did that even change like how you made the joints on this album? Because even when I was watching your performance, it's so many certain parts now. I feel like in the newer music that is the rapidy shit, and then it's a break.
Right.
To have somebody be able to say something back to you, like call and demand type of shit.
Yeah.
Did that change when making the album? It was like, fuck, I got to remember, I'm getting booked for festivals now.
Right.
It's not
do you create with that in mind, like what the crowd is gonna get?
So with the second project, DiCaprio 2, which was way more energetic and stuff, I was on that. That's why most of the songs I performed today were from that project. I didn't really get into this one because this one is more personal. I just had to get this one off.
Right.
I wasn't really thinking about nobody, the label, anybody. I hated everything but my family at that moment. So,
but when you did on stage, it was funny because we was on the side and we was looking, and they told you had 4 minutes left.
Cat me down.
And then you jumped. What I knew wanted to be, you wanted it to be your end set.
Yeah.
You went right into stick, but you went into the fucking audience, climbed the light pole. And then when you came back, they was like, now you got like 15 minutes left. You was like, and we saw your face like, what? That was supposed to be the...
It confused me.
I was getting ready to walk off and dap niggas up.
Right.
It confused me because we thought 6 o'clock he was done. So I was chilling, and then I saw 4 minutes. I was like, fuck, I get back to the trailer to set up for this interview.
Yeah.
And it's at like 5:30. I'm like...
They say it was 20 minutes, and I was like,
me good.
When I saw you going to the crowd, I said he's gonna be pissed that wasn't it.
Yeah,
it's like it shows.
But you went into the right record next though.
Yeah,
you went into the right. Yeah, it worked. It worked. It did.
Me and Benner walked leaving, and her stick was like, "Oh yeah, it's about to explode this entire fucking spot."
I thought they was gonna leave too. I was like, "Oh, okay, they got."
Fans was fainting. I don't know if you saw it. They had to pull people out of the pit. No, it's superstar shit now. Like that's your last year on that stage. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
You will not be on that stage anymore. Sure. It's over for that shit.
Yeah. That shit felt good, bro.
It did. It looked good.
Yeah. With this album is funny you brought that up. That this one was more family shit, more that. I feel like the last 3 projects, including the Dreamville joint, all you've been trying to do is show everyone I rap better than you. Let me get the hardest drums. I'm not pissed off, but I'm better than you, so let me prove that.
You know what it is? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I kind of planned it like, you know how you write an essay, your opening lines, open paragraph is an attention grabber.
Right.
Yeah.
For the past few years, it's been my attention grabber.
Okay.
This album is getting into the essay, the meat
3
of it.
paragraphs in front of
it. And I feel like I planned it like that because I wanted them to know, like, I could rap better than you, and then niggas start singing and shit. Niggas start trying to really construct songs and bodies of work. So.
Doing Act 16s, 32 the most.
Yeah.
Like,
you feel me?
It took you, and I feel like you took a lot of time off. Is that because you were trying to get out of rapper competition mode and fully get into that?
You got to unlearn. You got to really be like a man in this shit. Unlearn, bro. This whole process from me dropping. I dropped my last solo single project was 2018. Then of course we toured 2019. Revenge. 2020 we did some Spilligion shit. 21. That's when I was really honing in on the album, and then we dropped this year. So it was just really those moments of like, all right, I gotta be a better artist. Like, you can rap, you can freestyle all day. Like, that's even part of the reason I didn't start off the project with like, oh, dude, freestyle and then go drop the album. Like, let me wait this out. I got a crazy freestyle prepared, and yeah, bro, just trying to be better, man. As a man, like stepping, nigga, I just stepped into 30, so it's like a whole different mindset, bro.
Right?
Yeah. That shit is way different.
Yes, sir.
Who are some of the artists that you've ever DM'd that never responded, that never got back to you, that you wanted to work with?
SZA.
That would be fire.
I got messages from 2016 now since like, hey man, we're gonna be
never responded.
She probably just never seen it because I got messages. I'm sure.
Yeah, and the request,
and we Scorpios, so I feel like when we meet, it's gonna be on divine timing.
It's gonna be organic. Yeah.
I'm a Taurus. I don't reply to DMs. I'm gonna say that next time.
Okay. Just when I was born, I can't do it.
I don't even look at requests.
And just because I just wanted to tap in because she cool as hell. I just think she's a cool person. I just think your whole persona, whatever it is, cool. And you're a Scorpio, so we might think alike.
And then vocally, what you can do, and then I hear it. I see the mix.
It's funny that you said SZA first. I just from outside looking in as a fan, I do feel like there's a friendly yet not really friendly tension between TDE and Dreamville. Yeah. In a good way.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
But I feel like y'all, it's love, but it's like we're better than y'all.
In some direction, it could be coming from either sides. I need my own Dreamville, so I feel them.
What's up with the Earth Gang?
Earth Gang is amazing. They about to go into Gorillas, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, they went into Gorillas. They dropped a beautiful album.
That means no Spillage Village. New album anytime soon.
We working on some stuff. So I think we're gonna get something out, but no, not for 2022. No, I'm not sure. It's 2022, y'all.
Right. It's about to be 2023. The summer's over.
September 2022.
How y'all feel about that? I just turned on my interview.
Life is a blur.
I mean, it's
into the 30s. Shit become a blur.
Ooh.
It's this year has been unlearning. That's why I like that word. I think this year you had to unlearn some shit.
Yeah.
This was a year of unlearning. I think last year we learned a lot about ourselves, what we can tolerate and put up with, how we can adjust with the whole pandemic shit.
Yeah.
And I think this year we had to unlearn a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to 23.
And figuring out what you still fucking like. That was a nice part of the pandemic. Because we were doing so much stuff we had to do. Now it's like, all right.
Damn.
It stripped a bunch of shit that I didn't need to do, like even walking into a fucking office or really keeping up with certain people I don't need to. Now it's trying to figure out what mattered and what didn't at that time.
Type shit. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I went to your listening, which was phenomenal, by the way.
My dog.
And I loved the art gallery type shit you guys did downstairs. Yeah. One of my favorite album covers of the year. Yeah. Have you fully explained what that meant? Because you did it the album listening, and I thought the entire thing was beautiful. So can you explain what that album represents and what it is and down to your entire family within every image from that project?
It came from... It's a sequel. I always do sequel projects. So this is a sequel to the Never story.
Yeah.
And basically, I wanted to bring those images from the initial cover to life. It was almost like a Where's Waldo feel, but you in the hood.
For sure.
And it's a whole lot of black trauma going on. It's positive things. You got football players here. You got a mother braiding her daughter's hair, but you got a body bag. And you got all these different scenarios that we go through as people. It don't even got to be black trauma. Like it's all type of trauma, and everybody goes through stuff. So at the same time, it's me trying to bring that to the light. And then I'm in the initial album cover, I'm kind of like to the right, kind of outside of it. In this one, I'm like dead in the middle of it. Just like I came back to the city.
It's trauma.
Yeah, and it's where it's at, right in the middle, right here.
Exactly.
So we brought that to life, and just a lot of my family members on there, cousins, brothers, sisters, just placed in here strategically to explain. And you know what's crazy? Album covers, I heard they can get Grammys now.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Check me on that. Check me on that.
If that's true, that's amazing. That needs to be in there, though, for real.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it? I think that's another piece of art. Artists deserve that. Absolutely. The artists that work hard on these albums.
That's why to me, that's like, wow. The fact that they would make that.
Yeah, so I believe.
That's crazy.
I believe that might have been intentional. us going so hard
down to all the Grammy shit that people don't televised, like down to the writing credits and all that shit. Yeah, that should definitely be there. Like, that's album cover and art, and that needs to be broken down into every genre as well, not just let's just give it to Taylor Swift because shit is in Starbucks. But
facts.
I hope that's done properly.
I was talking to Guru backstage. He was watching you perform.
Dog, he here.
And he was watching your set, and I was telling him, I was like, yo, I was listening to J.I.D's album on the way here from L.A. I just had it on, fell asleep, but I could still hear it.
Yeah.
And I was like, just the sound of the album, it just sounds so good. Like I had Vince Staples' album, it was probably one of my favorite, but this J.I.D album is right there for me already.
Yeah, appreciate that, brother.
And sonically, because I feel like you would have the opportunities now to get in the rooms with all your favorite producers growing up, and that it still felt like the internal J.I.D crew.
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel like, all right, I finally kind of got my status out there. Yeah. Let me do the Timberland, Pharrell, let me just hit everyone that I could. Is that something you eventually want to do or want to stay away from it?
I want to happen organically. Yeah. You feel me? I got my guy. You know what I'm saying? Drake got 40.
Who's your DJ too, right?
Yes, Christo. He's an amazing composer. I tapped in with all the Hit Boy. Metro Boom is my brother. Shout out to my dog.
Yeah.
Boy Wonder. I tapped in with Pharrell. I tapped in with Timbaland for this, but for what we were trying to do, this sequel, we had to keep some of the essence of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I tapped in with James Blake. You know what I'm saying? I literally, the beat that's on the album, I don't know if you want me to say this. Sorry, James, I love you. He, the only person he sent that beat to was Andre 3000. He's like, that's the only person I think he can do it. And then he sent me the beat. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Let me get Thundercat on here. Let's mesh it up. Let's get crazy. And Lauder too. So it's the last song for now because we can this last song cleared or whatever. But that, if you listen to the James Blake production, it's electric groovy, and then you hear James just fucking Thundercat come in, fucking. Oh my gosh, it's like one of the greatest pieces of
how did the James Blake how James Blake connection come together? When I saw that track list, because I'm a James Blake fan, and when his album dropped, I was like, shit. Not that I was surprised, but it was still like
it was okay. Yeah, we didn't expect a James.
But I could see James wanting to go that route.
Oh, James,
as far as rap features go.
James an ally, brother. When 2020 was happening, and I was telling him, I was like, bro, where Rashad Brooks got killed at this what's name? Like I stayed right there. They marched right outside my crib. Talking about James was so mad at the world with me. We on the phone talking for hours just about what's going on with us over here, and he's trying to wrap his mind around it. And I'm telling him in the most crazy ways, bro. Like I'm trying to explain how it is in Atlanta, being from Atlanta, being from the South, being whatever. And he's furious with me. And I'm like, wow, you are more than music, bro. You are a whole essence. You're a unicorn in this shit because you really give a fuck about real matters. And we didn't even start doing music yet. And by the time we started getting into music, it was like that. It was quick. It was like, oh,
this is easy,
easy because we formed a relationship.
No, he's one of those. He's an amazing musician.
He's like a tall dolphin singing. He's fucking James Blake is a beautiful fucking dolphin, bro. That's the only way I can think of it. Oh my
Prince
God.
was a deer. Yeah, Jamie Foxx said Prince was a deer.
Right, you feel me?
James was a dolphin. Yeah, I get it.
Dolphin's beautiful.
I get it. It's so beautiful when you see him.
James is a beautiful dolphin. He's a flipper. That's all it is. Speaking of other big features, Yasin Bey, Mos Def. How did that come about?
Jeez, he tapped in with me a few years ago. I seen him do an interview, and he just showed love. And I'm like, oh,
wow, he was
got me fucked up. Nigga,
while he was shitting on everyone else.
Right. Like you said, my name.
Like, you gonna play with me like this? Yeah. I DM this nigga on everything that I thought rhymed with Mos Def or Yasin. I was just, hey.
So you sent them 300 bars and run it.
Oh my gosh, and it worked. We finally got in contact. And I used to reach out with like knowledge and just like, yo, like, what you think about this and da-da-da-da. Like just little small arbitrary conversation. But at the same time, there was information given, you know what I'm saying, that I could use. And even when we found the beat that we sampled of Miss Fat Booty, I was like, oh, I'm finna kill him with this. This is my dog. I'm finna kill this one. Did that song, got Savage and Baby Tate on there. Savage is another feature that I was like, we just went gold.
But he smoked that record.
Congrats.
Went crazy on that. Like, Savage...
the last 3 years for him has been crazy.
Oh, I wasn't wrong. I just didn't know.
It should be studied.
Yeah.
He's been going, like, he's become one of my favorite rappers. Not favorite artists, rappers.
His last 2 years is crazy.
He spazzed on the Khaled shit. That solo joint. Like,
and the one for Pharrell and Tyler. Killed that.
No.
On J. Cole's album. He has one of my favorite features on that
his run, and somebody brought it up a few months ago, and I really started looking at it, and I was like, dog, this is like, the only like great artists have a run and elevate the way he is.
He's just a super smart dude. That's what it is.
Bro, and the nigga like neighborhoods right down the street. I used to get my hair cut right here. Them niggas is right down the street. Like me and Nudie got like Grammy nominated records. I love like working with people from my city, like from the same hood. I'm like, and we two different sides of the coin.
Right.
Like y'all over here, I'm over here, but we the same.
Yeah, from the same.
And you can tell that's why people are making these records go gold. That's why these records are getting nominated. It's like, damn, y'all. We really like
It's funny you brought that part up too, because we just had Quentin Miller on, and we were just talking about that era of Atlanta.
Wow.
And he had brought you up.
Yeah,
Earth Gang.
Wow.
Like, can you speak more to that part of it, Atlanta within our age, the 30-year-old type shit? Because of course we know Atlanta's back shit. It's the greatest ever, but this new era,
it's crazy,
and y'all kind of fucking knew each other too, which is
all
weird.
Of us, it's weird as fuck. I'm talking about even from like down to Zach Fox and all of his success. Like I used to buy weed from these guys.
Right.
But no, it's crazy. It was when I got kicked out of school in 2011, 2012.
Same.
2013. 2013, 2014, 2015. It was a 3-year scene in Atlanta where everybody was just doing these shows every weekend or every up they was throwing them, and then everybody would come out and support.
Yeah.
And everybody just worked together, hung together. So it was, of course, it was like Mariba, me, Black. Like we all stayed like in damn the same crib. Me, Black, Earth Gang stayed in the crib while me Earth Gang was working at fucking Domino's Pizza. Black was just working on the couch. We had one studio. We just worked. And Mariba just always been our sister.
She's so talented.
Zach Fox. I just remember he used to be drawing. Bro, he can draw. Like he's a real artist. Like he can really sketch. Somebody came in. But it was just a good scene, bro. Yeah. It was a good scene. It was like creatives in Atlanta. It was art and the music, and it was just combined and made a clusterfuck of great shit.
That's crazy.
Remember Quentin said? He said, "Yo, ask them. We was all department store babies."
100%.
He was like, we all worked different jobs. You say he was at Domino's or Earth Gang was over there. That's Quentin was like, yo, we was all working all these crazy jobs. I like to hear that type of shit.
Stories like that are important because now the cast that are in that situation now,
you're
like, oh shit,
it can help them navigate.
Exactly.
That's the key.
Did you watch the Lil Baby doc?
I love Lil Baby, bruh.
Yeah.
That shit was inspiring as fuck.
It's one of the better
I just know where he's from. I just see it because being from Atlanta, I'm like, oh nigga, you really had to grind this shit up out of nothing, bro. Like it made me feel for him, but it made me proud of him.
Right.
And then I just like Black Power and shit like that. I love those type of stories, bro, because it's gonna change the legacy of his family.
Your freestyle with a verse when you went acapella, and then at the end you was like, all of that is cool, but we could really be on some other shit.
Yeah.
Like, just to me, that is so important because it's like, yeah, I'm from that. I know what that is. But it's like, yo, y'all ain't tired of that?
Yeah.
Let's try something else.
You still be in New York as much as you used to?
Yeah, I'm coming back for Fashion Week.
Okay.
Yeah, Fashion Week, I'll be there. So let's tap in.
Yeah, even if we don't do an interview shit,
because I'll be there for like 3-4 days.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll do that then.
Well, listen, J.I.D. You be in New York. I don't think people know.
No, he be in New York.
I be on a block. That's where I got my bars from.
He be in New York.
Yeah, I got my bars from New York.
I was walking down Ludlow.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
One day I was walking down Ludlow.
Shout out BX Life, bro.
In the summertime, right? It's Ludlow in the summertime. Somebody with a whole mask and dreads come run down on me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Pulls the mask down his jit. I'm like,
like, what you doing on Ludlow, bro? What you doing in and out them spots?
Right?
I remember that.
Yeah, bro. You was with me.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's funny,
bro.
But yeah, we'll definitely get up. Thank you. For taking
y'all,
time,
man.
especially after performance. I know that shit is a lot. So
I want to go catch some artists too. Yeah, definitely get some of this Dussé for sure.
Before we slide?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. J.I.D, thank you, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
No.